Hello, my name is Maria from mathmammoth.com. In this lesson, we're going to review some more things about equations. First, we can use the distributive property to remove parentheses. So here we have minus 4 times a quantity in parentheses. Often the best step to start solving an equation is to simplify here on this side. So let me first simplify on this side, and we will get minus 4 times 2x is minus 8x. And then minus 4 times 5 is minus 20. Now I'm going to mark here in the margin what I'm going to do next. In this one, I would eliminate this negative 20 by adding 20 to both sides. And I will get minus 8x equals 17 plus 20, 37. And then I will divide both sides by negative 8. And we will have x equals, it will be negative 37 over 8. And we will leave this answer as a fraction, as an improper fraction, and not write it as a mixed number, like I have explained before. Often there are several ways to start the solution process. So let's now solve the same equation 2 times in 2 different ways. First, what I will do here is, I know there's 6 here, 30 here. 30 is divisible by 6, so I will divide both sides by 6 to start off. And 6 times this quantity divided by 6. Do you know what will happen? Let me write it out in full. Divided by 6, and then this equals 30 divided by 6, which is 5. And here, the 6 is cancelled. So we are just left with negative 3x plus 5 equals 5. As a next step, I will eliminate the 5, so we will just have the x term left. I'll subtract 5 from both sides. That leaves us with negative 3x equals 0. Then everything works just normal. Divide by negative 3, and x equals 0 divided by negative 3, which is 0. If we check, put 0 here, then this becomes 5. 6 times 5 is 30. It works. And then the other way, what if I first use the distributive property here? Then I get minus 18x plus 30 equals 30. And here I would eliminate 30 by subtracting 30 from both sides. So then I have just minus 18x equals 0. And then divide both sides by negative 18, which leaves x equals 0. The same answer, of course. So both ways it worked. Again, we have the same equation twice. Can we do the same and start the solution process in 2 different ways? Yes, we can. What will be the result? Let's see. In this first one, let's say that I first subtract 13, and I will have minus 5x left on this side, and over here 28. And then I would divide by negative 5, leaves x alone, and here we get negative 28 divided by 5, or over 5. That was pretty simple. But now, let's say that I start out by dividing by negative 5. Will that work also? Then I will get like that, and on this side minus 41 over 5. All right, here we need to, well, essentially, if you think of this as 1/5 or negative 1/5, it is distributive. We use the distributive property and divide separately this term and this term by negative 5. So then it leaves x here, and then 13 divided by negative 5 is minus 13/5. Okay, as usual, we eliminate this by adding it to both sides, and then it leaves x alone. So here we get negative 41/5 plus 13/5. And negative 41 plus 13 is negative 28. So, negative 28 over 5. Just like when we solved it here. But you can see that this solution process was more complicated. It was much easier to start by subtracting 13. So, even though usually there are several ways to start the solution, one of those ways may be more efficient. Alright, that's all. I hope it was helpful.